Hi, it's Charlotte, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I've already uploaded obviously my 2020 favourites to my channel, and I thought to go alongside that I would also do sort of like my fashion trends or beauty things that I regretted in 2020, because there've been quite a few and I feel like I need to do this to make sure that I don't do this again in 2021. But yeah, if you would like to see that, then please carry on watching. So I've made a little list of things I regretted buying this year, and the first thing I'm going to say is buying into like the latest colour trend. I'm so bad for this when there's loads of clothing in like lilac, when lilac became really popular, and when like pistachio green, I became a little bit obsessed with pistachio green and was buying so many green items of clothing when it's not really my colour, if I'm going to be honest. Like, if you've seen my Instagram or my outfits, like, colours aren't necessarily my thing, but I buy into trends and I just easily get sucked in when I just shouldn't. I can tell you that everything that I bought in green this year I ended up selling, which was kind of like a, there you go Charlotte, like that's literally a reason why you should be buying into trends, because look what you just did. So yeah, everything that I bought that was green this year I ended up selling, and it was literally just because in the spring summer moment I became a little bit obsessed with it. So I just need to try and not get sucked into random things like that and buying loads of it. Like, even if it's a trend, maybe to buy one piece, sure, but don't fill your wardrobe full of it. The next thing I kind of regretted was purchasing quite a lot of loungewear from In The Style. Again, this is nothing against really the brand, because the loungelets that I kept were really good quality. However, I kept like a yellow one and a green one, and I went a bit mad again. I was getting sucked into like the pastel colour trend, but also just buying unnecessary amounts of loungewear, and in the end I kind of got rid of most of them. So again, I just sort of, in the heat of the moment, was like, oh yeah, I'll keep loads of loungewear. Realistically, I ended up selling most of it, because I know myself that I prefer to buy an expensive, good quality pair of loungewear rather than loads of cheaper, maybe less quality pairs, which is kind of what I did. So I definitely regret buying those. I regret that I still purchased from Pretty Little Thing this year. I'm like really sorry if you are someone that likes Pretty Little Thing or Misguided, although if you are, you probably don't watch my videos unless you're someone who likes loads of different brands. I used to do Misguided and Pretty Little Thing hauls at the start of my channel, but then I started to realise that I don't really like their clothing, and that's a big statement to make, but it just depends what you're into, doesn't it? But obviously if you don't really want to spend a lot of money, then I understand, but I would rather buy a good quality piece that I think is going to stay in my wardrobe longer. Every time I've ever bought from Pretty Little Thing, I've ended up selling it. So last year I bought a hoodie and a pair of joggers, and I just regretted it. So I think in 2021 I need to stop hoping that that will change and just not order from Pretty Little Thing and Misguided, because I'm never really impressed. Yeah. I also regret I bought this really pretty yellow floral maxi dress from Urban Outfitters, and it was expensive. I bought this in the summer in the lockdown, which is probably why I probably felt no, I know I felt quite splurgy in that lockdown. It was the only thing keeping me sane, if I'm going to be honest. Yeah, I decided to keep this really expensive floral dress from Urban Outfitters. It's not even that flattering. Like, I mean, it's pretty, it's cute, but I was kind of like, why did I keep that again? So I definitely, when I'm buying more expensive items of clothing, need to think like, okay, how many uses am I going to get out of that, because it's not worth buying something really expensive if you're just going to wear it once. So I need to remember that. And in terms of beauty, you know what, I think this is going to be a really short video. I feel like I'm talking so fast, so I'm so sorry if this is the shortest video in the world. It possibly might be. For beauty, I regretted buying two of the Huda eyeshadow palettes. So this year I bought the nude, like in the nude one, the pink one, and the Desert Dusk one, which was more purplies. Yeah, I definitely regret buying both of these. The pink one I got more use out of, and to be fair, like, is really pretty, but I just don't use the shades as much as it's worth the money, if that makes sense. And then the purple one I haven't even touched, if I'm going to be honest. I'm selling both of them on my Depop if you're interested, but that's a lot of money that I haven't used them for, isn't it? So yeah, I definitely don't wear a lot of eyeshadow as it is, so I really shouldn't be buying expensive eyeshadow palettes unless it's like a neutrals palette, because I do use those a lot. And then also, it's not really a regret, but because in the end I did it to do a testing video, but my video of Makeup Revolution makeup, I kind of did feel by the end of the video like I spent a lot of money to not gain a lot of products that I really loved. There were a few in there, don't get me wrong. As a whole, I was kind of like, maybe I shouldn't have filmed that video. Like, obviously you can never know when you're doing a review or you're testing something or you've just never used anything before, but the fact that I bought so many products, like I think I spent about £60 on all that, and then by the end of it I was kind of like, I could have done without it all, and it was just like, that was a lot of money down the drain, you know? So yeah, that is everything that I wrote down for what I regretted in 2020. There wasn't a huge amount. I mean, the main gist is try not to follow trends unless you really think it's something that's going to be life-changing to your wardrobe and you're going to stay with it forever. If you think, okay, I only like this because it's popular at the moment, maybe don't spend a lot of money on the trend because you're just going to end up selling it at some point, like me. Yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this video. I'm really sorry that this is like the shortest video in the world. I didn't have as much to talk about as I thought I would. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!